Imagine a vending machine where the goal isn't just to buy an item, but to calculate every possible way to pay for it using a specific set of coins. In this system, we have one primary rule: an infinite supply of every coin. You can use the same denomination as many times as you need to reach the total. For our example, we need a target sum of 4, using an array of 1, 2, and 3 unit coins. At every step, the algorithm faces a binary fork. It must either include the current coin or exclude it entirely. Solving the problem requires tracing these two choices for every coin until we either hit the target sum exactly or overshoot it. When we include a 3-unit coin, the target drops to 1, but the coin stays in our pool. If we exclude it, the target stays at 4, but that denomination is removed from this branch. As the algorithm repeats these choices, it creates a massive branching structure of possibilities. Look closely at this tree. You'll see the exact same subcalculations appearing in different branches, forcing the computer to solve the same math over and over again. Recursion works, but wastes computational energy by recalculating these identical nodes instead of simply remembering them. Bottom-up dynamic programming flips the process. Instead of breaking down a target, we build up. We represent every possible sum from 0 to our target as a single row array. We start with a base case at index 0 and fill this box with a 1. This logic is simple. There is exactly one way to make a sum of 0. Choose nothing. By starting here, larger sums become a combination of the smaller, solved values we've already stored. Using a 2-unit coin, our pointer moves to index 2. The algorithm performs a lookback, subtracting the coin's value to target index 0. It retrieves the stored value and adds it to the current index, carrying the success forward. This process repeats for every coin and every target sum, systematically filling the array. A single row overwrites old answers, avoiding the memory bloat of the recursive tree entirely. As the 3-unit coin processes and looks back 3 steps from the final index, our target sum of 4 receives its final update, reaching 4. This number tells us exactly how many ways we can pay the machine. This approach gives us a time complexity of O of sum times n, while our space-optimized array keeps memory usage capped at O of sum. To implement this, remember 4 steps. Set your base case, loop through your denominations, iterate through target sums, and add the loopback value. Dynamic programming turns a complex web of choices into a structured path, ensuring you never have to solve the same problem twice.